What's going on, guys? Bankrobber Games here, more Ratchet and Clank 2. In the last episode when we left off, we completed Planet Joba. That involved a lot of hoverbike racing and a little bit of arena as well. And we got a couple of skill points there and a couple of platinum bolts there as well. You might notice we're in Slim Cognito Ship Shack. At the end of the last episode I mentioned that in between episodes I'll farm up some raritanium. So all we did is go to the Thug Rendezvous system and destroy ships for raritanium, and you might notice we've got enough to have bought all the unlocks in the shop. It takes probably around 180, maybe 200 raritanium in total to get all the performance upgrades, and that also gives you a skill point, and with that skill point and the other skill points we got, we also unlocked some more colour options for our ship. So the skill point you get is Nice Ride, and that's for upgrading all the parts of Ratchet's ship. I'm going to show off how I farmed up the raritanium very quickly, just as a little reminder. And in completing the challenges as well, you get not a massive amount of bolts, but it does add up. It only took me about 20 minutes, maybe about half an hour, to farm up enough raritanium in total. So to start off with, I go to the Space Wasps mission and use the upgraded mines that we bought before to clear out the majority of the targets, and that should give you a decent amount of raritanium. You can see we get quite a lot. And yeah, just keep doing that until we have 60 raritanium, which is enough to buy the nuke. And then I just go back to the first challenge, which is defeat the thugs for less ships. And first off, I use the nuke to destroy the first wave. You can see the raritanium floating around there, some of it going towards our ship. And then just fly forwards using the mines to help mop up the rest, and then fly round just to make sure that there isn't any raritanium floating about that we've missed. You might notice the raritanium count isn't popping up for whatever reason. That completes the challenge. You can see we've got 550 bolts, which isn't that much, but after farming the raritanium, it does add up. So we have got quite a few more bolts than we did at the end of last episode. Something you don't want to do though is, say we pick the Space Wasps mission, we fire out the nuke, you can see the raritanium floating around there, but then the challenge ends before we can pick it up. So you don't want to complete the challenge, you want to make sure that you have enemies left so you can go around and scoop up any raritanium that you've earned. But yeah, with our ship being fully upgraded, it will make things much more easy in this next section.
All right, input the password now.
Check. Here goes.
You better check that code.
I am sure it was correct.
The defenses are attacking us. We've got to hold them off until Fizzwidget gets here.
So you can see the password didn't work, and yeah, we now have to defend ourselves against the station's defences. Be able to show off our new upgraded weapons. So our blasters are much more powerful. We also have torpedoes, upgraded torpedoes, which don't lock on, but they do a pretty decent amount of damage. But you have got to destroy these targets before they get repaired. We also have upgraded missiles that lock very, very fast.
Come in, gentlemen. Can you hear me?
Sir, you gave us an erroneous password.
Implausible! Unless, is this Tuesday or Wednesday? Anyway, sorry to have missed our meeting, but I was called away to film a commercial for our weapons facility.
But sir, what about the...
Commercial? I was great! Here, watch this.
Megacorp keeps you warm, keeps you healthy, and now keeps you safe. Hello, I'm Abercrombie Fizzwidget, and I'd like to welcome you to the new Megacorp weapons facility. We offer guided tours to show you how our weapons are made. Our highly trained experts spend their day creating the latest in heavy-duty weaponry to protect you and your whole family. So stop by today and bring the kids. Our tours are both informative and fun. And who knows, you just might learn something.
That was one handsome fellow, eh, boys? Fizzwidget out.
Sir, wait! Mr. Fizzwidget, come in!
Perhaps we can still find him at the weapons facility.
So yeah, it seems like Fizzwidget's a bit senile, maybe. But yeah, that gives us the coordinates for our next planet. But I'm going to go ahead and complete the rest of these challenges, and that should earn us a decent amount of bolts as well. So here we've just got some people destroying these like orb things at the station. I can't actually remember what they are. I didn't read the description there. But yeah, it seems like the Raritanian counter's working again for whatever reason. I don't know if it's just because we loaded another map. Didn't manage to take anything out there with the nuke that we earned. Something that I should point out as well is the warp drive upgrade. To use it, you can press either L1 and R1 at the same time, or L2 and R2 at the same time, and it just teleports you to a random bit of the map. What an interesting upgrade. It's not super useful. That's that challenge completed. And then we've got another challenge here where Virus has taken over the repair zones, so we've got to take those down, and they're not too tough. I remember there being another secret in one of these sort of corridor things. I must be mistaken. But yeah, the mines are really good at sort of taking advantage of the way the AI works, and they've actually got much bigger radius to them than the sort of electrical effect suggests. So yeah, I'll probably say the mines and the blasters upgrades are probably some of the most useful upgrades other than the nuke. And then we've got another race here, and similar to last time, if you don't miss any of the rings, you get a platinum bolt. But yeah, if you just tap the boost button, you maintain your speed and your boost doesn't really go down. We are much faster now, we've got the boost upgrade as well. There are a couple of bits in this race where it can be quite difficult to keep track of where the next rings are. Thankfully on the HD collection, where you have true widescreen support rather than how it works on the PS2, it does make it a bit easier to keep track of where the next ring is. Sometimes they can sort of be hidden by the HUD as well. If you get a decent lead at the start of the race, you shouldn't have to worry about rushing the rest of it, to make sure you don't miss any of the rings. And you can see we got all the rings there, so we got the platinum bolt as well. That gives us 11,000 bolts, and again you can repeat these challenges as many times as you like in order to get as many bolts as you want, but they do give you reduced rewards. Instead of moving on to the Megacorp Armory, because that's quite a long planet and it's got a few skill points and platinum bolts and things hidden for us, we're actually going to go back and get some skill points that we've missed, get some platinum bolts that we've missed, and just do a bit of general mopping up for the playthrough. So the first planet we're going to be going to is planet Oozler, and now we've got the gravity boots or magna boots, whatever you want to call them. There'll be a hidden boss here that will give us an item that makes collecting bolts and a couple of skill points much easier to achieve. But the first thing we're going to be doing is buying the pulse rifle, and that's mainly for a skill point on this planet. And then we're also going to be getting the plasma coil.
To zoom in with the pulse.
So we're going to just adjust our quick select here. Get rid of the tractor wheel for now. So the first skill point we're going to be going for, it's quite easy. I don't think you have to use the pulse rifle, it just makes it a lot easier though. And all you have to do is shoot down some pterodactyl type enemies. Well, they're not really enemies, but yeah, they're sort of pterodactyls in the level. And that gives us the skill point Prehistoric Rampage. And if we go to the Megacorp store, this is the end of the level where we learn about the Megacorp games on the Mactar Nebula. And I'm pretty sure I pointed this out on our first journey through this level. But up here, this is actually a gravity boot strip. And down here, there is going to be a hidden boss waiting for us. And it is going to take a lot of ammo to take down. Now, it's quite a lot you need to manage on this fight. You need to be careful to watch your footing. There's also many attacks that you need to watch out for. So you see he's got tentacle type attack where he sweeps across and can do a decent amount of damage. There you go. He's also got that attack where he shoots out a little bomb and that will destroy a platform. I'm pretty sure the platforms do eventually respawn. That way you don't run out of platforms and end up inevitably sinking. He also has attacks, I think it's when he gets to certain health thresholds where he'll charge forward with his crab claws, he'll slam down, and that will also temporarily destroy a platform. You see just how much health he's got. We should have enough ammo to take this guy down. So So he'll do the charge forward attack with the crab claws, and you might have noticed the platform did come back up. So yeah, the platforms don't stay away completely. He also goes to bite you as well, and that he does spit you back out, but sometimes you can get really unlucky and you don't land anywhere near a platform, and it's pretty much game over from that point. We can't really afford to fail because we haven't got enough money to buy any more ammo. Didn't realise we were this low on our bouncer ammo, but you can see he did eat us there and do a lot of damage. It does just give you a moment though to get away from him. May as well use the pulse rifle while we're at it. You can see it actually does a pretty decent amount of damage. Really cool firing effects as well on that weapon. See the test claw not really doing anything there. Really hope we have enough ammo. And this should give us a decent chunk of XP to upgrade our plasma coil as well, because it can take a long time to upgrade. But that does give us the box breaker. You can see we got a little bit of XP there for our plasma coil. A little bit disappointed that we didn't get more XP.
Where our customers come first.
But not too worried about that, because we will definitely work our way to upgrading the plasma coil.
Thank you for shopping at Megacorp.
You see, we just about had enough ammo to complete that boss there. But what we're going to be doing now is actually be earning a skill point that we didn't last time we were here. I did point out the skill point, I think, and I did say we'd come back to get it. And it should help make up for some of the bolts we spent on all our ammo. You don't have to teleport back to your ship. You can do the skill point from the boss battle we just defeated. But it just gives me a chance to show it off as if you were go for the skill point when you started the game. The box breaker, if you don't know, basically means that if you fire your wrench, if you jump and attack with the wrench, basically sends out a shockwave and destroys everything in a pretty decent radius around you, and it makes destroying the breakables throughout the game much more easy, much less tedious. Mixed with another upgrade we'll get, the bolt grabber, will make collecting money very easy and very quick. Has no effect on enemies, but all you need to do for the skill point is when you get in the shop, you see all these displays on the wall, just break them like that. This is much more quick and easy than it would be if we didn't have the box breaker. Unfortunately, because we're revisiting the planet, we will get less bolts for everything. So we've got the skill point there for vandalism. So yeah, that's the smash and grab and that's smash up the Megacorp store. And you don't have to use the box breaker to do it, but like I said, it just makes it much quicker and much more easy to do.
Thank you for shopping at Megacorp.
So we're just going to take the
Please visit us
teleporter,
again.
and that should be all the skill points, platinum bolts and everything hidden on this planet. And next we're going to go over to Mactar Nebula. Something to point out is that every time you go to Mactar Nebula and the Mactar Resort, you don't get ambushed by fighters and have to do a fighter section, thankfully. I can think of a few games that you'd have to, yeah, they wouldn't do that. But yeah, similarly to Planet Oozler and the Vandalism skill point, we should get a skill point for doing exactly the same thing on this planet. And it won't give us an incredible amount of bolts, it'll give us a few. And after this I'll go into the arena and show off some more of the challenges we haven't done. Normally I would go back to this arena much earlier, but I did forget about it, and I just thought I may as well wait until we have the box breaker in order to get the skill points while we're here, sort of thing. So that should be everything in that little circuit done. And unfortunately we have got our Magna boots equipped. We'll make use of the charge boots here as well.
You will. To aim weapons more accurately, press and hold L1.
So I did think the skill point would pop there, but I completely forgot about a couple more breakables. I don't know if you have to break the vending machines actually, not the vending machines, the slot machines.
To aim weapon.
That should be everything broken in the level. So I was wondering why the skill point wasn't unlocking there, and that's because it does actually include the slot machines. Good showcase for the charge boots though. So you see we finally got the skill point there. And we've got a couple more skill points in the arena. Something to point out actually, if you die or go to the jamming array and come back, or go into the arena and come back out, you can see everything respawns, so you've got to make sure that doesn't happen. But the first skill point we're going to be going to do is the Chain Blade Challenge, and this will be a lot easier now we've got the wrench upgrade. And all you've got to do is defeat Chain Blade using nothing but your wrench. You can see we can stagger him as well, so he goes down with not really any trouble whatsoever. That's Wrench Ninja, Blade to Blade. Then we got another skill point associated with the B2 Brawler, and we've got to defeat him without taking a hit, which can be quite difficult. Hopefully, with our upgraded weapons, yeah, it's very, very easy.
Choose a battle and win a prize.
So I'm just going to go ahead and complete any challenges that I haven't unlocked or completed before. They're not going to give us an amazing number of bolts, but seeing as our bolt total is pretty low again, it'll still help us out. So here we've got we're limited for our ammo, but thankfully with the Lancer upgraded to the Heavy Lancer and with the Electro Shock mods, it makes it much easier. It means we should be able to defeat basically all the targets with just one shot. I don't know if it's like that anyway, even if you haven't got the electric shot mod as well. But all you've got to do is make sure you don't shoot more than once at any of the enemies, and try and make sure you don't miss any of your shots. You can see we've still got plenty of ammo in comparison to how far through the rounds we are. But yeah, as long as you're careful, this challenge should be really, really easy. last round here, and we've still got over half our ammo left.
And the prize goes to you.
So we've got the same thing here, but with our mini nuke. And all you've got to do here really is wait until the enemies get grouped up. Unless some of them get lost, like this guy over here.
Where did this guy come from? The guy is on a rampage.
But yeah, if you wait for everyone to get grouped up,
This guy's on a rampage.
you should be able to complete this challenge no trouble.
Money in the Lombax with stuff. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
I'd definitely say there's far much less margin of fair error in that challenge in comparison to the Heavy Lancer one. Then we got Tag Team Battle, Chainblade and B2 Brawler. But yeah, if you purchase all the weapons available to you by spending the bolts that you earn from the arena up until this point, and go ahead and upgrade your other weapons that you have at this point in the game, you should be able to do this challenge and some of the other arena challenges without any trouble. I'm going to show off a little bit how this fight works actually. So once you're getting down to a certain health threshold, once he's finished posing, I think he's actually stuck on the blade there.
The furry guy is on a rampage.
But yeah, once he gets to certain health thresholds, he'll go away and the BT Brawler will come back, and then same again with the BT Brawler. Normally they go away several times, but obviously we can blast past the health thresholds. It's kind of funny how Chainblade got stuck on the blade there and carried on posing. Well, I don't think I've actually ever seen that before. And then BT Brawler comes back, and thanks to the bouncer, goes down without any trouble.
The brawler's got all he can handle. And the prize goes to you.
And then the last challenge we have is the endurance challenge. And like it says, it's just a, it's not particularly difficult. It's just sort of seeing how long you can survive. But then at the end, I'm pretty sure Chainblade comes in, or he comes in halfway through, and then you have to battle the B2 Brawler at the end. But we'll see.
Believe what I'm seeing. Where did this guy come from? This guy's on a rampage. He'll be feeling that in the morning.
Just trying to get as much ammo as possible as well as we go around. That way we can save ourselves some bolts as well. absolutely flying through the rounds. Like I said, you can do this at the start of the game, but it might take you a few attempts. And yeah, it's not for the most amount of bolts either. So unless you are after those first weapons that become available to you in the shop, not that I'd recommend getting them. I think you're better off avoiding them because they are expensive at the start of the game. Yeah, unless you are after those weapons, I wouldn't really worry about doing all these arena challenges. I thought Chainblade spawned at the end there. It might be for the ultimate challenge. But we'll get all these arena challenges done. Hopefully he goes down without any trouble whatsoever.
Where did this guy come from?
Looks like we're back up to full heavy Lancer ammo, so it should mean that all our other weapons are pretty much topped up as well.
Got my money in the long bag with Spud. It's like watching a train wreck. Wow. From the planet Cerebella comes a colossal creation. Stand back for the big and the brainy. Let's give it up for the B2 Brawler.
It's funny, it goes down before he even has time to
Down and out.
finish introducing him.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. Returning to battle is everyone's favorite gladiator. He slices, he dices, and carves up a main dish. Please welcome Chainblade. Chainblade's really got his hands full with this one. From the planet Cerebella comes a colossal creation. Stand back for the big and the brainy. Let's give it up for the B2 Brawler. The brawler's got all he can handle. You have won the ultimate challenge. Congratulations.
So you can see that's all the arena challenges in this planet
See you later.
completed. So it gets our Walkthough up a little bit. And if we look at our skill points as well, we've got Wrench Ninja, Blade to Blade, so that's defeat Chainblade with only the wrench. We've got Vandalize, which is bust up the Maktav Resort. And we got To Be or Not To Be Hit, so that's defeat B2 Brawler without a scratch. And if we look in the cheats section, because with the amount of skill points we've got, you notice we've unlocked some cheats. They're just silly stuff like Ratchet having a big head, Ratchet in a tux, Clark with a big head, levels and mirrors. That's quite a confusing one. If you've got a lot of experience with the game, that can sort of confuse you quite a lot. And then you can make other characters have big heads. It's just silly stuff like that. I'm going to wrap this episode up here. It's been quite a long episode, this one. And then next episode, I'm going to also look at anything else that we've missed along our first visit to these planets and make sure to get it. So that'll be any more skill points or platinum bolts or anything like that that we couldn't have access to before or were more difficult to achieve before. So we'll probably head over to Planet Endako because I know there's a puzzle. I've mentioned it when we first saw it. But there's a puzzle that you can only access with the Infiltrator, which we got on Planet Joba. And yeah, that has a health upgrade behind it. And you want to make sure to get all the health upgrades because there is a skill point associated with maxing out your HB. And there's also a skill point on this planet where, again, you have to break everything. But we've got the box breaker now, so that'll be much easier for us to complete. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this episode. I really hope it's been useful for you guys and I've been able to give you guys a lot of information and just sort of shown off easy ways to get all the skill points and, you know, going back and getting everything. We shouldn't have to do any more many more revisits to planets after this little section of the game. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode and have enjoyed the series so far. If you are enjoying the series, please like and subscribe for more. And then that way you won't miss out on anything and I'll be able to show off everything this game has to offer for you. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next episode.